All right, we're here with From the Grave, and this hand is pretty bad. We got a couple copies of Lingering Souls, no ways to really get anything into the graveyard. I kind of want a mulligan. I think I'm going to take a mulligan. We're going to go 6.
No need to be so grave about it, Todd.
Anyway, I'll let you talk about your hand while I shuffle, and then we'll figure it out.
All right, well, my hand's got a bunch of dead guys, and just really want some ale right now. But this hand's fine. I would keep this against any opponent in the dark, so yeah, we have dudes and spells.
Dudes and spells and lands.
Lands, dudes, and spells.
All right, 6 it is. Okay, also real bad, but we have a Scarlet Land, so maybe we can find something cool. So, all right, well, I'm on the play, so I'll lead off here with Temple of Silence trigger. I don't need a backup Necrotic Ooze, I don't think, so we're going to put that on the bottom. Here we go.
Temple of Silence, I hope he doesn't, like, play a pack rat on his next turn. That would just be,
oh, yeah.
That'd be pretty brutal. Go ahead.
All right, draw. Go.
I will end turn, get Godless Shrine.
Okay, you're at 19. Now, one thing I think I slightly misbuilt this deck is I think this deck probably wants a Stomping Grounds. That would make me want to change the mana base a little bit so that my fetch lands all get it too, because Marsh Flats cannot get Stomping Ground. So maybe play something like Arid Mesa. This deck needs some work, I'll just say that.
Alright, well, I'm going to just play a Dark Confidant here and say go.
Alrighty.
Let's try to get my engine
now,
revving.
We could 3-for-1 ourselves, but I think I'll just let it slide.
Alright. Thoughtseize, hey!
That's pretty good.
18.
Alright, so 18.
Draw
Probably
for
going to be
turn.
16 in a moment.
Go ahead and Thoughtseize you.
Alright, Gristlebrand, Necrotic Ooze, or Soul Spike?
Alright, I'll take Necrotic Ooze. So you have Spike, Gristle, Swamp,
Vault.
and Bolt.
Yep.
Alright, so if he draws a...
Faithless Looting
Faithless
into
Looting.
Gorya's Vengeance.
Yeah, Faithless Looting into Gorya's Vengeance, so we're in a bit of a trouble. Question is, I think we're going to play around that eventuality. I'll go to 15.
Okay.
Get a Plains and cast a Tide Hollow.
No!
I'll
Take Gristle.
Yep, I'll take Gristlebrand. And then
Lock
get
down.
in for dose.
Alright, 18 to 15.
Yep.
I really hope this video isn't my deck literally doing nothing and dying. That would be unfortunate. That was a good draw.
Is it Faithless Looting?
No, it's a Lingering Souls.
Okay, that's pretty good, actually.
Cast it, get 2 spirits, and here you go. Now we can start the beats, and we even have Vault of the Archangel. I have Swamp Soul Spike.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get to 7 and hardcast this Soul Spike in a minute, so.
Alright, Blade Splicer, I will go to 12. I'm probably just going to actual die. Draw for turn.
I think you should double Path to Exile here. That seems like a good play.
Does it? Does it? Seems loose. Seems super loose.
Yeah.
Play Verdant Catacomb. And I'll crash in with the boys.
All right, this is a little awkward here. So Brian, with this attack, he's representing the fact that he has potentially a removal spell as well as a backup copy of Dark Confidant, so he doesn't mind the Dark Confidant dying. I think since we have Vault of the Archangel, we can just maybe race him if he takes some more damage off of his Dark Confidant. So I think I'm just going to take it.
All right.
We're going to go to 14.
Yep, you're at 14. I just stabbed myself with a pen. It was an aggressive line, but it didn't work out too well. Another Tide Hollow Sculler.
Yeah.
Let's get that Soul Spike, and then I will fetch down to 11 and cast Pack Rat.
All right. Maybe we should have blocked.
You're up.
All right, draw for turn. Well, not exactly what we wanted. All right, so he's got 2 Scholars, a Confidant, and a Pack Rat. We are getting hammered pretty hard here. He has a Blade Splicer in hand, right?
I do have a Blade Splicer, yep.
Yeah, and I think that's the only card that I know.
The other one was Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Which I cast.
I guess it's just Flashback, Lingering Souls.
Okay.
And yeah, we're just going to attack for 4. Or for 2, sorry. Put you to 9.
I'm at 9.
I guess
Done.
I'll play my land too. Here we go.
All right. And how do you only have one card in hand?
Because I played my swamp and you scolded me.
Oh, I did scolor you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. I'll take 0.
Really need you to take 4.
The old take zeros. I'll play that Marsh Flats. Well, here I'm just going to go ahead and attack with the old team.
I really want to double block his Tidal Scholar with the Gristle brand on it. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm at 14, so I'll go to 6. So what I can do actually is just take all of it, untap with Vault and 4 Spirits, and threaten to like trade with his whole team if he wants to attack and also gain 4 life. He's going to play Blade Splicer though, which could end up being a problem. So I think my best potential route to victory is to double block the one with Gristle brand. So we're going to do that.
All right.
If he wants to path me, I'm okay with that. Or dismember, I guess. But
I think I just, let's see. You're at 14. You'd be taking 5.
mm-hmm.
I think I do actually path a token here.
Okay.
To preserve my Sculler.
All right, I pass priority before damage. So
All right, you take 5.
Yep.
You're a 9.
Oh no, I already have my 1 swamp. That sucks. I forgot I only played 1 swamp.
All right, well.
All right, so I go to
yeah.
9. All right.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right, so that means he has Restoration Angel. He may actually resto with a Tidal Scholar after I draw, which would kind of suck. But all right, draw step.
I have to decide. I'm at 9 right now.
Yep.
I think I do actually do that. So I'm gonna fetch down to 8 to get a Plains. Should have another Plains in here. There we go. And I'm gonna Restoration the Tidal Scholar that has Soul Spike on it.
Okay, so the trigger to come back happens, but then the trigger to target me happens. So this is in limbo for a moment. And then you target me with this.
I think I get to choose the order, right?
No, because so you blink it, the leaf play happens, and then it comes back into play before the leaf play resolves.
Correct,
So
yeah.
this happens, you take
Gorya's
Gorya's,
Vengeance.
I get this back.
Yep.
And
You've already
I've already
drawn.
drawn. So
Yep.
I'll play this.
I feel like a hard cast Soul Spike is in my future.
I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm just going to die. But we'll say go.
Alright, I'm at 8. Zealous Persecution would be sweet. I wish it was in my deck.
I wish I had drawn stuff.
Drawing stuff's overrated.
Alright,
So I take 0.
No.
Draw. I don't want to. I kind of want to make double rat, but I don't want to shock myself because that involves putting myself into Soul Spike range with Dark Confidant. So
rats.
And I also don't want to give him back any of these cards. I don't want to attack with my Scullers.
Oh yeah.
But you're at 9. I do want to pressure him though.
I just want to point out I've cast 1 spell this game and I am not dead.
It's true. Lingering Soul's Vault's a hell of a drug. I guess I'll play a Verdant Catacomb. And then crash with these.
Block here and block back rat. And I'll vault.
Okay. I'll make another rat.
Okay. I'm going to break even on life.
Correct.
And
so these
this
both
guy
die.
And you get a rat.
You have a rat. And I will pass the turn to you.
Alright, so currently Brian can end of turn make a rat.
What did you discard for a rat?
Oh, I have to discard. I'll discard a Blade Splicer.
Okay.
Yeah. Discard one of the 7 Blade Splicers.
I guess I have to draw something to not be dead here, so we will just go ahead and fetch down to 18. Get Overgrown Tomb tapped in case I draw a Grizzly Salvage. Who? Grizzly Salvage into Elishnorn and Barrel Rice would be gas. Gas.
That would be pretty good.
Gasoline. I am also just short of being able to hard cast Elishnorn. If I had a white source and an Elishnorn, but all right.
You're also almost at casting Gristlebrand. All right, cut him to a brick.
Well,
so he'll cut to brick.
Woo! Let's go, baby!
Oh, jeez. Come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we can Barrow Rights Borbrigmos, but we don't have a land. I guess, let's see, you may put, so I don't actually have to take the Borbrigmos here. See, if I get Borbrigmos, you in a turn make a rat, untap. Let's see. All right, I'm just going to leave everything in the yard, but I think I have to flashback Lingering Souls to not be dead, right? Let's see, because you can make a rat and then attack, and you have a bunch of guys, but I can block the 2 rats. All right, yeah, let's do that. Then I'll flashback Souls and pass turn.
Okay. Let me think this through. So you can block both my rats. You would take
6 down to 2. If you have a removal spell, I'm dead.
I don't have a removal spell. I'm just debating if it's worth making a rat here because I would have to shock myself to do it because I don't have any more basics left in my deck.
Mm-hmm.
That would put me at 5. Dark Confidant could take me down.
Put you to 3, and
then if you draw a land, you kill me. So I don't want to do that, actually. I think I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to let things go as they will.
Okay.
All right, so reveal Bob, go to 6, draw for turn. Oh, it's actually a reasonable draw. I will play a Mutavault.
Oh, boy.
So
now I think I have to block your rat. Let's see. You can make it a 4, right?
Yep.
Mutable double pack rat, so.
So I'll attack with everything here. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can't double block a Sculler, so.
Yeah, so I can, like. Alrighty. I kind of want to just try to let him take 3 damage from his Confidant on Barrow Rights Borbrigmos and then draw a land and kill him. So we're just going to jump. Take 4 down to 4.
I mean, I have to do something with this pack right here.
Sure. I mean, I assume you're going to do something, but that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm going to discard.
I guess I can also draw a land and then hard cast Soul Spike. That might actually be better.
Discard a Blade Splicer to make a rat.
Sure.
So then you take 4.
Yep, I'm at 4.
4. You guys are both dead, and I'm going to pass the turn again.
Alrighty. A few options here. Don't think that does anything. Let's see. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I drew Lingering Souls, but I think I'm still just dead. Let's see, I can make 4 guys, you make a rat, I block rat, this guy, and then die to these 3. And, yep. Okay, do that, and then hope you have a 6 in your deck, but I don't think you do, right?
Alright. Alright, Lingering, yeah, you got it. I'm going to discard yet another Blade Splicer.
Yep.
End of turn. And
if you take 3 damage from this Confidant, I'm going to be pretty salty.
take 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're here for game 2. My hand is a little heavy on lands, but with how many discard effects this deck has, I think it's worth keeping it since we just have things to do, as well as enough mana to do them. Having more cards in my hand just makes this card even better. So yeah.
All right. Well, this hand's like my original 7-card hand had no lands, and this hand's like kind of bad, but at the same time, I don't think I can ship it back.
All right, Godless, go.
All right, draw. That was pretty bad. I'm gonna fetch a swamp and cast Thoughtseize.
No. Which one do you want?
Zombie Infestation.
Okay. Are you getting a swamp or a Godless?
An actual swamp.
All right, 17.
All right, so you have. All right, Catacomb, Souls, Crypt, Gorge, Black, I'm at 17.
You said this?
Yeah, taking that. Like, there's not like any value in taking Lingering Souls there, really.
I agree, because then I just get to flash it back on turn 2.
Yep.
Rats. Go.
Fortunately, our hand is extremely bad. Okay, that was a good draw. I mean, our hand's still really bad, but...
Okay, well, at least you didn't title score my Lingering Souls. That would have made me throw up a little. Alright, well, Lingering Souls make 2 guys, and sure go.
Alright, I am going to untap, Fetch, and Lingering Souls.
Alright.
4 points, I'm at 16.
Battle of the Souls. Alright, I guess we'll start with a Scry with Temple of Silence. Another land goes to the bottom. And since I have this in my hand, I think I want to wait a turn before attacking. So, plus I have Elshnorn in my deck, so I would much rather give Brian the option to attack or not. But we'll flashback Souls and pass turn.
Okay.
The Scry lands have seemed actually pretty good. I think I may want more. I really just want to draw a freaking.
I'm going to go ahead and attack for 2.
I'm going to take it down to 18.
Yep. I'm going to... I'm going to flashback Lingering Souls, and I'm going to Tectonic Edge or Copperline Gorge.
Okay.
Just to try to keep him off of green. I know he has a Verdant Catacomb in his hand, but at least like slows him down.
Sure. Just want to draw things that do things. Yeah, we're just going to play D and say go. I'm probably just going to trade off all my Souls tokens here.
Send.
Block.
Alright, they all die. I will play another Godless Shrine and say go.
Alright, we'll go get an Overgrown Tomb so we don't have to take damage if we draw a Grizzly Salvage. Wherever they may be. Alright, come on. Looting effect of some sort. Hitman Zombie Infestation was real good. 17 alt.
Yep.
Brian, you're 16, I think.
Oh yeah, I fetched it.
You fetched again?
Yep.
Saucy fetch. Okay, 16. Looting! Oh, come on! Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Alright, I need you to stop calling out cards in your deck, because every time you do, you draw them, so...
Alright, I think I actually just want to do this. So, I'm going to play Vault and Flashback Unbear Rights on Gristlebrand.
Yep.
And... so he's probably going to Path to Exile me, and we don't have a land to get, but I guess so there's nothing for me to do, so I'll just wait. I'll just say go.
I mean, I'm just going to path now in case I draw something.
Yep, I'll go to 10.
Okay.
Draw 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. We drew a bunch of stuff. Great stuff. But I don't really want to go to 3 because my deck doesn't have much like removal stuff going on, so I'll just exile this and sure go.
Alright, I need to draw something.
You need to discard.
Yeah, I got discard.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, well, I will Thoughtseize you. Go to 14.
Alright, Uzus, Unbear-Rights, Goryo's Salvage. And you're at 14?
Yeah.
So you probably just take Salvage, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you have no creatures in your yard right now?
Nope, but I do have a Looting and...
Yeah, I mean, I have to take the salvage there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just play another land. Say go.
Alright, let's see if I can draw 7 and lose very easily. Don't really want to flashback Faithless Looting. I think I'm just going to get my beat down on with Necrotic Ooze here and play a Blood Crypt and say go.
Alright. I'm going to actually fetch for a Godless Shrine.
Alright, 13.
Alright, come on, deck. Give me anything.
Don't give him anything.
Nope, that was nothing. I'm just going to pass the turn.
Alrighty, draw. So we can flashback looting and still cast new ooze. So if I hit something cool off of the looting, I think I'd rather just go ahead and do something cool. So I'll flashback loot.
I'll just path your ooze in response. I mean, I know you have another one, but I'm not getting any value out of that path really.
Yep. And we already have our swamp, so it doesn't do anything. Discard 2 black cleave cliffs, say. Swamp, ooze, go.
All right. All thoughts easy. You.
Rights, ooze, Goryo's land. 11 to 10.
Take the ooze. So you have catacombs.
Goryo's a barrel.
I'm at 11. Go.
Draw. Interesting. Attack.
Okay.
You go to 7.
Yep.
I will hard cast Gristlebrand.
You're at 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another Overgrown Tomb
Or
so
you
I
got
can
it.
actually cast Borborygmos if I draw it.
Go to 7.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
Fetch shock. Yeah.
I actually have to. Yeah, I have to fetch shock, so that's unfortunate. All right, here we go.
And boom. Dead.
You have a Mute Vault. That's fine.
Just take a 7 from.
I know.
Yeah. All right, we are back for sideboarding. Honestly, not entirely sure how to board, but I'm going to bring in Memoricide and Rest in Peace. I just want to get rid of Gristlebrand, and if I draw a second copy, there's plenty of other targets for me to get rid of. But I think preventing him from ever Gristlebranding me, I think I have enough other cards to like hang in there past through his other cards.
Yeah, on my side, I think Lingering Souls is pretty bad against other decks with Lingering Souls because they just have a way to invalidate mine while also just having more pressure. And so even though this is like a solid value card in the matchup, I don't think I'm ever going to win that war. So I'm just going to board these out in favor of Anger of the Gods and basically just try to sweep them on like turn 3 or 4 and then get Gristlebrand or Necrotic Ooze into play and then kill them that way. So.
Yeah, and I'm cutting Restas and Blade Splicers because they're slow.
Yeah, super slow.
Yeah. I just want to pack rat them, so.
Pakuratu!
All right, this hand is pretty good, and I'm going to keep it.
I think this hand is keepable, though it is really slow and could easily do nothing and die. So, yeah.
Go.
Yes, no discard spell. That's awesome. We'll lead with Blood Crypt and sure go. Actually, I'm going to lead with Verdant Catacombs. This is going to keep me from taking too much damage. I'm sorry.
That's fine. All right, so I just want to jam Bob out here just to get the card draw going as early as possible.
We're going to go get an Overgrown Tomb.
All right, so
19.
20 to 19.
Go. All right. Good draw step. Bad draw step. Go.
All right, Dark Confidant, Sculler. I got 18. Draw for turn. Perfect.
That guy's so good against my deck.
Perfect. I will Thoughtseize you.
No way. All right, we're going to cast Grizzly Salvage in response. Try to get some cool stuff going on in the graveyard.
Sure. All right, so, yeah, what are we looking at here? Looks like Oozer lands here.
Take a land.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Maybe. So, his Thoughtseize is almost certainly going to take Anger of the Gods, and then his Sculler is going to take Unbearer Rights. So, if I take a black card, I can potentially draw another black card, Soul Spike the guy with Unbearer Rights, or the Anger of the Gods, and then cast it. So, I think I take Necrotic Ooze.
Okay, Necrotic Ooze has been taken.
All right.
All right, so let's see what we're looking at here. All right, so
Actually, no, your Thoughtseize is just going to hit this. I'm just an idiot. Which is still fine.
I'm gonna write these down. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna take here because I do have some sweet guess in my hand. Blood Crypt, Marsh Flats, Spike, Rights, Anger, and Borg. I think I actually just take the Necrotic Ooze. And then,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, I'm at 16, he's at 19. And I'll play a Rust in Peace.
Oh, no. That stinks.
And get in for 2.
That's not very fun.
Go.
All right, we're on the hard cast everything plan.
No, that's why I took the Ooze there to...
So Brian is just going to Sculler away my Anger next turn, so I'm just going to hurt myself and Anger away his stupid Bob.
All right.
15 to 16.
It is exiled
It is.
by both the Anger and the Rest in Peace. Draw.
Which replacement effect would you like to use? Man, now
Good
my
question.
my deck doesn't do anything anymore. Just want to point that out. I don't do
Let's
anything.
play a Pack Rat and say go. I don't know if that's better than Scholar, but it is what it is.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Go.
Draw. That's humorous. I'll Scholar this time. We'll go Scholar.
Now I could Soul Spike in response and 4-for-1 myself, but I don't really want to do that.
I'll take Grizzly Salvage.
Yep.
So you have Spike, Wrights, and Borg.
Yep. Bunch of do-nothings.
And I'll say go.
All right, I'm gonna go get a white source. I guess doesn't even do anything. I guess I can maybe cast Elish Norn eventually. All right, Godless Shrine. I'm at 14 now.
Yeah, 16 to 14.
Yeah, I mean, there's an argument to side in Abrupt Decay because it can hit both of these cards, and I maybe should have, but it's only a singleton, rest in peace. I'm definitely going to board in more later, though. Go.
All right, draw. That's actually a very good draw. Attack you for 2.
We'll spike him.
All right.
18 to 16. I get back salvage.
Alright, so you're at 18. So you have Grizzly Salvage and Borberg most in your
That's true.
hands.
I probably should have main phased it to try to go for more lands, but I guess he can just.
I'm going to cast Memoir Side, targeting you.
I'll salvage in response.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will take a land.
Okay, I'll name Borbergmos.
I don't have that many ways to win anymore. I guess I can maybe hard cast Gristlebrand eventually. This is going to be an interesting game. Maybe not. Actually,
I
you
I
have
zero pressure right now, so.
Yeah, but you also have Tectonic Edge.
I
so
do have
my
that,
my
yeah.
dreams of
This was my draw stuff, and I was like, best ever. Yeah.
All right, draw. Go.
All right, land. Perfect. Pack, Rat.
Okay.
Go.
Upkeep. Draw. Loot.
Yep.
Draw. Draw. Discard. Loot. Godless. Play Temple. Scry. Bottom go.
All right. He does only have 1 white source, so I don't have to worry about getting Elish Norned.
No.
So I'll go to 15, just get a basic plains. No reason to do worse to ourselves than we need to. To discard a card. And I'm just going to hope that you don't draw a way to win from here.
It's very unlikely.
I guess you have to. I guess land,
I have to draw Anger
land
of the Gods.
Yeah.
No, I have to draw Anger of the Gods to sweep your rats, and you not draw land, and then also things after that. So
I'll discard Dismember. That might be a mistake, but I want to keep this in case things go haywire. I'll draw. Well, that actually was extremely good.
another pack rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't win anymore.
And I'll discard Memoir Side and make another rat. Hit you for 8.
Okay, I'm at 10.
Go.
So I'm making a pretty big sideboard change here. Soul Spike seems pretty bad when he has like more side to take my Gristlebrands, as well as just a ton of discard to make it so that I rarely have enough things to discard to this anyway. So since that's going to be the case, I'm just going to try to 1-for-1 him to death with my removal spells and Anger of the Gods and stuff, and then just refuel my hand with like 1 draw 7 of a Gristlebrand and not really worry about trying to combo kill him. I feel like the games are going to go pretty long regardless, and I'm just going to try to kill him with spot removal, so we'll see how that works. Alright, so this is a good opening hand. Yeah, this does a lot of the stuff that I want to do. Hopefully I'm just going to draw it on Bear Rights or something later on, but yeah.
This hand's fine. It's not super exciting, but it's not bad either. So.
Alright, we're going to go 17 and loot.
I'm going to mental misstep it.
Sure. You, sir, are disqualified.
Worth it.
Yeah.
At least you didn't get to Faithless Looting.
Alright, draw 2, discard 2. Interesting. And don't really want to discard any of these cards.
That's just terrible news for me.
Well, no, I just have some lands, but my colors are all wonky because I don't have a Stomping Grounds in my deck. Well, it's wonky for a lot of reasons. Being 4 colors is rough. I will discard a Verdant Catacombs.
Done.
Here you go.
Go.
It's probably going to bite me, but we'll see. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this into play before Brian can make me discard it. So we're going to play Zombie Infestation and say go.
Okay. And here I'm just going to Tide Hollow Sculler him.
Now we could have discarded both our spells in response to make a zombie, but having access to one of these is way better than having a zombie. So
I'm just going to take Grizzly Salvage here and force him to Anger the Gods my Tide Hollow Sculler to get it back. You're up.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I will just play Temple of Silence Scry. Don't really want that. Put it on the bottom. Your go.
Alright. I will draw. And I will go ahead and attack for 2. I guess I should play a land, then attack for 2.
We're just going to take 2.
Okay, so you go to 15. I will then Fulminator Mage.
Okay.
Blow up Blood Crypts. Go.
Oh boy. I will. I don't really want to shock myself. I also don't really want to flashback Faithless Looting right now. Maybe I do. Alright, 13.
Go.
Flashback loot.
Sure.
Don't need that. And don't need. No, I do need that. Go.
Alright. Draw. So he might have another red source in his hand, but he might not. I guess we'll start by crushing in.
11.
Okay. And I guess I'll just Lingering Souls here.
Okay.
I don't want to. I want to put more pressure on, but I don't want to overextend. So
Draw.
if he angers us, that's fine. All right. I'll fetch. I think that's first damage I've taken. So I'll go to 19.
Okay.
3 cards, draw. Oh, that was a great draw.
No, stop it.
That was a really good draw. I will Thoughtseize you. Oh no! All right.
17 to 11.
All right. So Volt, he had another anger. Yep. So that is unfortunate for us, since we're going to get angered next turn.
Yay! I get to resolve spells.
Attack for 4.
I'll go 7. 7 to 17.
Yep. And I'm not going to add anything to the board.
Seems reasonable. I will cast Anger of the Gods. I'll play this, cast
Yep.
Anger of the Gods.
Yeah, it resolves.
Alright, trigger salvage back, pass turn.
All right. Untap, draw.
What you got? Flashback Lingering Souls.
Well, I'm just gonna basically go all in here and hope we don't get like randomly Elish Norned.
Come on, baby.
Dark Confidant,
Okay.
Pack Rat, Flashback Souls.
Okay. Alright, we'll salvage.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's awkward. I will take a Marsh Flats, I guess.
Okay.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw. So what I can do here is discard 2 to Zombie Infestation and then activate the Vault of the Archangel and block. I could also try to loot into a Goryo's Vengeance, which would allow me to get back Gristlebrand, attack for 7. He probably would not block, and then I could draw 7 and then make a bunch of ground guys. I guess he probably would block, but I don't think I'm going to win if I don't try to find salvage, or Goryo's, excuse me. I guess we could also technically find another Anger of the Gods, but I have to leave open a red. Maybe I should tap it like this. Gives me the most options, I think. Now, if I do that, I can't actually. Let's see, my Blood Crypt is. I have 2 Blood Crypts. I have 1 Blood Crypt left, so I can draw into Anger and then Flesh. Alright, flashback, looting.
Yep.
That's not bad. I will Decay Pack Rat.
Okay.
And pass turn.
All right. I will flip Tectonic Edge, draw for turn.
Yep.
You have 2 cards in your hand?
Yeah.
I'll play Tectonic Edge and crash in.
Pitch 2, make a zombie.
What are they? Land Borb?
Yep.
I'm thinking.
Sure.
So I want to Tectonic Edge him here. I don't want to Vault to the Archangel.
Well, probably the.
Let me see your graveyard.
You can hit a red source, so I can't Anger, or you can hit this, so I can't Unbear Rights, I guess. But
I'm going to pay a full cost Dismember on this before blocks.
okay.
So you
Take
go
4.
down to 3,
Yep.
and I have to decide on. I think I just have to keep him off of Anger is the best bet here. So I'll get the Copperline Gorge and pass back to you.
All right. Drawing real thin. So I guess I have to hit exactly Goryo's Vengeance. Dead.
Good. I laughed because I drew this as my draw for turn, along with the line.
All right, I'm on the play here. This hand is fine as long as I don't get Thoughtseize or Inquisition, but I'm probably going to get that done to me. So, but I don't know. We have a temple to hopefully dig into some more stuff, but yeah.
All right, my hand's pretty good. Like, it's a little land heavy, but it has the cards that I kind of want in this matchup.
All right, Scry Temple. I can't ever cast this Necrotic Ooze, so I'm putting it on the bottom. Here you go.
All right. I will Thoughtseize you.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's see what we got here. We have a Black Cleave, a couple of two Borgs, one Ooze, and one Gristle. Yeah, I definitely want to take that Infestation and not get wrecked.
Go.
And I'm at 18. So here he could Anger the Gods me. So
But I'd have to draw a land anger.
True. But I would rather just get Dark Confidant going than my other options. So I'm going to say go. Just try to draw as many cards as I can.
Go.
All right. I will take 1 damage.
17.
And
My deck has a problem against a lot of disruption.
All right, I'll attack you for 2.
It's very easy to disrupt.
And I'm actually just going to jam my one of Blade Splicer and hope I don't get
Okay.
angered here. Go ahead.
Go.
All right.
Man, this hand
Take 0.
looked cool. And then I didn't draw any lands and died.
Hmm.
What'd you reveal? Something good.
Godless Shrine.
Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and ascend in.
Take 6 down 12.
Yep. And this might be greedy, but a little greed never hurt anyone. I'm going to Memoricide. I'm going to name Anger the Gods.
Alright, anger's down.
All right, so let's see what else you got here. Now you have a second Gristlebrand, a Decay, and a Rights, I think is the enemies. Right.
Learned a lot about this deck today. Learned a lot. Alright.
All right, and you're up.
Come on, Faithless Looting. Alright. I'm at 12 already.
Yep.
I'll go 9. Get a green source. I guess I want to Abrupt Decay Confidant. 3, 4. I guess I can hit the Golem. Oh, your hand's just full of awesome stuff, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just going to lose very quickly, so we will kill Blade Splicer. No, I'm going to kill him. Here you go.
Yeah, I'm fine with Blade Splicer dying, actually.
Maybe he has all lands in hand.
I do have a lot of lands in hand, but I do... Thankfully, I'll just say I have a lot of Pack Rats in my hand, so...
Yeah. 5 to 17.
Yep, and I'll play Pack Rat.
Okay.
Go.
So basically I need to draw Faithless Looting into Goryo's Vengeance and then block during combat. But then you probably are... Oh, you already revealed Path to Exile.
I do
Yeah,
have Path.
I can't win. Alright, we drew nothing, so... Yeah, I'm done. Good. So this deck didn't turn out as good as I wanted it, but... I know, I did learn a lot. I learned that the deck probably wants some more Scry lands. The deck probably does not want to play green just for Grizzly Salvage. I think that was sort of a crossover from a previous version that I played where I also had access to Deathrite Shaman. So Salvage was much easier to cast. There were a lot of games where I went Deathrite into Salvage Deathrite, which was really strong. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem like it did enough. I feel like I needed more looting effects, like more Izzet Charms, more Faithless looting type things, but kind of just fumbled and died.
Yeah, I guess like one of the things about this version is you're a little bit more vulnerable to Path to Exile than the Emrakul version.
Yeah.
Which can just Emrakul you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being not able to be targeted by Path to Exile is pretty strong. I don't know. This deck seems cool. I want to explore a little more with the archetype, play things like Smallpox and maybe Flagstones of Trocaire. I think the combination of Urborg with Flagstones of Trocaire and Smallpox is pretty strong. That also would just give me more natural white sources for things like Lingering Souls and Unbarrow-Rights, and playing Urborg also lets me not have to crack my fetches early. That way, like, I can use my mana early for some stuff and then fetch out the lands that I need later. I'm not sure if that's entirely relevant, but yeah, I don't know. The deck could probably get away with no green. The Abrupt Decays were a little unnecessary. You could probably just play Disenchants or something similar in the sideboard to get rid of the things that usually disrupt you.
Yeah, you can, since you have access to white, you can definitely play like those types of effects rather than relying on Abrupt Decay. I mean, Decay is just a better all-around answer, but it's probably not worth splashing for, or at the very least, perhaps you can still play Decay, but just only play like 1 or 2 green sources to fetch when you need them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, other than that, the deck felt cool. You know, I didn't really cast a lot of spells in many of the games. I did hardcast a Gristlebrand one time. That was nice.
I got destroyed by that.
But yeah, I mean, you did see how vulnerable the deck was to just rest in peace, you know, after I didn't sideboard and Abrupt Decay that one game. So, I don't know. How do you think your deck fares in the modern format? It seemed pretty good.
Yeah, I think this deck's actually really sweet. I actually think that these kinds of decks are good against almost every deck in the format, the exception being Pod. I've never liked these decks in the Pod matchup. While you have tons of removal and hand disruption and stuff, the card Birthing Pod itself just actually beats you.
Yeah, is there any merit to playing just Grafdigger's Cage instead of Rest in Peace maybe? That way, like, it shuts down Birthing Pod, Court of Calling, but is also an anti-graveyard answer like Rest in Peace?
Perhaps, but... Yeah, I mean, perhaps Grafdigger's Cage is better. I do like Rest in Peace because it like completely shuts down everything. But
yeah, one thing about Grafdigger's Cage, it does not stop Living In, which is fairly problematic for that deck, I think, simply because they have 11 or so virtual copies of Living In.
Yep.
And that card just kills all your creatures, and no matter how many discard spells you have, they just have a bunch of excess copies of that type of card, and they have a bunch of cyclers and things like that, so they can usually find it. I don't know. That deck felt very powerful, very disruptive, which I liked a lot. Even just Fulminator Mage was very good against me, even though it didn't seem like it did that much. But the turn where you used it, it cut like my outs in half.
Yeah, same with Tectonic Edge. Tectonic Edge was surprisingly effective as well.
Yeah.
I liked Pack Rat, actually. Pack Rat seems sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the problems in Modern is that with Dark Confidant, you don't have a way to utilize all those extra lands that get stuck in your hand.
Yep.
And having Pack Rat to be able to discard to make rats to do so seems strong. I would very much like the 4th Mutavault, I think. You didn't really draw it that much, but the game where you did draw Mutavault, I could not win anymore.
Yeah. No, I definitely want the 4th Mutavault, and one thing I learned about this deck is that Dark Confidant's still the best too.
Yeah.
There were a number of games where I had Confidant and Sculler and Pack Rat, and I'm just like, I just want to play Bob on 2 always. So.
Yeah. I mean, Thoughtseize to Bob is still very good. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, well, that's all for us today. Be sure to join us in a few days for another Versus video. Check out mine and Brian's articles coming up on the premium side, as well as BBD versus CVM on the free side on Friday. So, Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.
See ya.